Adam Thomas, Tommy, Dallas, how are we all? Thank you for coming in nice and early. We'll just get this posted up on Discord real quick. Let me know how we sound, how we feel, what's going on. Hopefully everyone is well today with some Bleaters Bay action. Right, we're all posted on Discord. What's going on? Everything looks good on my end. Room health is good. I was lucky enough to have the internet go out on my computer like 5 minutes ago, which is why we are 2 minutes late, but we made it. Hopefully it doesn't go out during the stream. That would be unfortunate. Yeah. We'll start up soon. No, I have not. I have not done that. Oh, good luck with that. What are you ordering from PC Case Gear that ships there? What are you doing? What are you building? I need to know more. Unless I don't want to know more. 2 minutes to go. Hey, Tygon. How's it going, man? Welcome in. Any luck with figuring out a way for people to go down to our trails yet? Love that. That would be fantastic. Because, spoiler alert, the next episode of Pandemonium also has quite a nice little walk-in path. 4090 and i9 96 gigabytes of DDR5 and 2 2TB drives. I mean, that seems reasonable. Why would they think that's fraud? I want it. That sounds like a pretty decent build to me. Well, you gotta tell me then. El Demetrius Plays, thanks for coming back. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Or good night from Australia. I did see the playground screenshot on Discord, and I didn't understand how you did it. And it appears you were custom cooling in an MB. Yeah, infinite money glitch. Yeah, you gotta share this infinite money glitch, and, you know, share it around. Just saying. Oh, got 4. Oh, I missed the end of the countdown, but here we go. Not Pandemonium. Bleaters Bay, welcome back. How are we all doing? I'm doing very well. Stable employment. Who wants that? Yeah, Bleaters Bay. Welcome back. This is where we got up to last time. My audio is very loud. That's better. This is what we got up to last time. Just filled this out a little bit. This should still continue zoning in. Obviously, we did all our nice little parks and stuff. Really happy with how this one came out. Most of the other parks were fairly unremarkable, but still nice little builds that add a little bit of greenery to our town. Nothing too crazy. This episode, or this live stream, I should say, what are we going to do? I think I would definitely like to get a little bit of offices in here, even though we don't have a ton of highly educated people. I think that makes a little bit of sense. Mix in a little bit of industry here and there just to satisfy our demand that we do have. And then I'm thinking we try and figure out a way up into this flat here so we can do some local farming for this town, because I feel like this is definitely a farming town. And speaking of things that happen, have a tornado. What do you guys think? Do you think I should actually play with natural disasters on? I haven't experimented with them at all in terms of like disaster response and stuff like that yet. What do you think? Should I leave it on, turn it off? I mean, it does make for some funny moments. Last stream it was blocking our sunset in our pictures. Anyway, let's catch up on some chat after we've looked at that. So, where are we? Custom car parks? Yeah, the custom car parks are pretty cool. Do you have any ideas, speaking of, for this one, of things we could add? Maybe props that we can use to make it look a little bit more detailed? Maybe? Sandboxes as planters? Ah, yeah. See, I've been using... I don't know if you were here when we did it. Instead of using the sandboxes... Where did we do that park? Is it over here? No. I used something as planters somewhere. Oh, no, we were going to over here, maybe? No, I swear we did. I can't remember where it was. But we were using the flower beds instead. Oh, over here. The little flower beds. Because they come with like a little planter thing for larger trees. Playground under the park. Is it cable running to the road? Ah, and does that work? People use it? Just people walk to it? People who want to drop their savings on a ludicrous PC benefit from stable employment? Yeah, you're not wrong about that. And then there's a one-way, two-way invis road from the main road. Ah, smart. That's smart. It's driving along that invisible road from time to time. I guess that's not too bad. I mean, how often are emergency services going to be called out there, right? Sounds like it's clipping. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You mean my whole PC? Let me know how it sounds. If it's the microphone, I can turn that down a little bit. I agree, right? Who liked... I never played with natural disasters in Cities 1. I'm really close to this building and it's giving me noises. That's better. That's quieter. Disasters aren't very interesting. Yeah, I agree, right? It's like the only ones I've seen is this and like maybe some hailstorms. I think we just turn it off. You guys are happy too? That is in map settings, right? I got load game, map options, natural disasters off, and load game. Yes. Cones, arrows, lighting bins, electric charging. Yeah. Rather just see more variety in the time of day and perspectives when building. Sees too many top-down zoomed out midday sun time lapse build montages. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I can see that. Hopefully I provide enough detail with my lighting and my... I know I play a lot top-down with in the middle of the day, but I don't know. I feel like I try to get into the details where I can, obviously. Yes. Should we just start off, have a little bit of chill time with some maybe decals in this little parking lot here? What arrows do we have? Yeah, I think this will be cool. Just add a little bit of detail to a random place at the start of each stream. I like that. So where we maybe forgot last time. I don't think it needs arrows here. I think that might be a little bit weird. It's cool that all these arrows exist though. Has anyone found a straight line yet? I just want a straight line decal. That is all I want. I also think there's a caution one, but I think it's maybe loading. No. Does anyone know what the like crossed decal is? No parking stripe? Yeah, that would be it. There it is. And does that make any sense? No. I don't think it does. We can probably put some disabled parking up front here though. I kinda wish this car park didn't go as far now. The one that's just the actual... I just want the wheelchair guy. Motor parking decals are fun to add. Cow. Motor. I'm not sure what you're talking about. What did you mean more? It's a funny looking accessible parking space. I mean, it's fine. Where were we? Decal. We have electric. Oh, good. My chat decided to not to break. And we are having trouble with the stream. YouTube is apparently not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. How bad is it for you guys? Are you guys seeing any of this, or is it just saying stuff on my end? Reconnected. Streaming status is poor. I'm not sure why that would be the case. A little glitchy. Let me just check my speeds. Because my internet had, yeah, my internet's been dodgy today. 1 second, I'll be back. Internet says it's good. Should be doing everything fine. Yeah, I'm getting my normal speeds, so I don't know. 2 short spinners. Hopefully it just fixes itself, right? I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do on my end to fix that. It's a theme. Think your boosters at home are on the fritz as well. Yeah. Ours has been dodgy for a while. I did just move my computer and I noticed that my Wi-Fi antennas were sticking onto the air conditioning vent, so that could have done something, but it looks like our warning is gone. Either that or it's completely dead. No, it says it's excellent now. Okay, it was just a glitch. Oh. Now it's back to poor. Perfect. It's the MBN. Yeah. That's very likely too. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully it just fixes itself. Anyway. Yeah, it could have been. It could have been what was causing the audio thing too. It's very possible. Anyway, back to this. Are there any electric things that actually have... Ah, here we go. That's what I wanted before. This is literally how most of our accessible handicap parkings are in Australia anyway. They're barely wider, they're just sort of close to the entrance. And sometimes they're next to an empty space. Sometimes they're wider, but not all the time, so I don't feel bad about just plopping a few right at the entrance here. And that way they can just roll on in if they are in a wheelchair. I really don't know what to do about this internet thing. I feel like it's really dodgy. I want to find an electric car parking thing. Electrical... Or we could maybe use an electric box. That would work. We put a couple in maybe towards the back of the building. Have a little row of electrical charging stations for our EV cars. Ah, I did not know that. I've seen plenty of disabled parking spots in Australia that don't have space next to them though. I can think of one that I go to regularly. I think it's a little bit wider, but not by much, and it's just on the end. It's probably not very safe, and it's probably not to code, but they exist. Ah, perfect. That's large. I did not think it was going to be that big. It works though. Oh, they're different colors. Okay. Four should be enough for now. I feel like it's still early. This is an old town. They'd be slower on the upkeep, right? Ah, they're for 2 bays at a time. Thank you. I did not know that. Let's throw them in the middle then, shall we? So it actually makes sense. We can probably add a couple more then. Yeah, we really can't, can we, Tommy? Yeah, that makes sense. Nimda, hello, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us over on Twitch. Don't forget we are streaming on both, so take your pick. Being over on Twitch does help a little bit more just because we get shown higher on the viewer list. But yeah. Thank you. Exclamation mark Twitch in the YouTube chat to find our Twitch link, and exclamation mark YouTube on Twitch to find the YouTube link. Keep in mind that not all people with a mobility... Yeah, I do understand that. But I feel like this is... I mean, we could try it the other way. If we got rid of this and this, and we use what's it called, decal disabled, put this under here. Is it fine if, is it just disabled, empty, disabled, and then just a normal car park? Or is it another empty one there? And then we can use the, was it service? No, it's just on the decal. It was service, but. Where's the stripes? Where did it go? No parking. Decal 1, there it is. It's a little big. It'd be nice if it fits perfectly in that spot. Maybe we can use this and get away with it. It's still big. One empty space. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't forget the electric decal. Thank you. Completely did. We'll figure that out in a second. I'll fix this first. No parking. I don't like that. I want the striped, but I would like it to fit the space, but it just doesn't. Add a service in there, but that's not what it is either. Just put the bollard there? Yeah, I guess. Cone? Roman Kaha, hi. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I mean, the thing is, people are still going to park here, right? Like, that's not going to stop parking. Because this is a functional car park, right? So people are just going to come in here and park over the top of our cone. Stripes decal number 2. Doing 2 of them with the bullet. Yeah, that makes sense. I just wish it wasn't that long. Like, in my eyes, it should fit within the boundary of the car park, but it just doesn't. So, I mean, I think it's still better than not having it. Hopefully we just see motorbikes park here. Yeah, that's not bad. And we will not forget the electric decal. Just the decal part. Howdy, Hellbound. How are we? Candy lol, thank you. Pretty sure the actual parking lot decal is the same size as the yellow. Ah, I could have a look at that. Because if that's the case, we can maybe fix it manually. Parking lot decal 1. No, they're the same. If there was just a white line, I could fix it, but... I mean, we could do this. Since you can't park there anyway, right? That doesn't look so bad, if we can get it to be straight. I wish there was finer adjustment in this game. We really need to move it. Line up that end. Not worry about the line up back. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's neater anyway. It's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Right, that just cleans it up a little bit. Could you put a node in the invisible road that breaks up the car parks? I could. Thing is, I think if I do that, it'll take out like 6 parking spots. I think. I kind of don't want to try it. Oh wait, that's just anarchy loading. They'll be back, I promise. Might be the multiple ones. That's right. I'm pretty happy with how that came out. Just with the end there. Makes more sense to me. I think I want another cone in there though. Make it somewhat symmetrical. I think that makes sense. We have our arrows going in and out. We should probably add them to the other side as well, shouldn't we? Something like that. I think that makes sense. Lastly, we should probably add some over here as well. Beautiful. And that's just a little bit more detail in our car park. Do we have any textures that maybe show? No. Light spins? Absolutely. I kind of like the park lights, to be honest. I think it was maybe 2. Yeah, 2. Looks great if we see people parking in it. We prototype a solution somewhere else. Prototype a solution somewhere else that won't break this car park. That makes sense. Yeah, I agree with that. Some lights. People can see while they're parking. Not that I think this car park would be particularly busy at night time. We probably don't need any over here because we've already got those ones. 3 from the end and 3 from the end. Add some trash. So that path makes sense. Down here. Here we go. Just a nice little detailed car park. Thanks, Shelly Skylines. I really liked your TikToks lately. They've been looking really cool. The waterfall especially was really nice. Keep up the good work. I may have to steal your golf course idea though. Have you seen the new surfaces mod? Because you could absolutely draw in some cool fairways and rough and sandboxes and stuff like that. I think it would be really cool. You died when I commented? Why? I appreciate you. For left-hand side traffic, it would make more sense to put the blank space on the right of disabled parking space. I mean, maybe. It's pretty common to just have it in the middle. And like I said, it's at the end too. So if you need access over this side, you can do that. If you need access on the right-hand side of this car, you just park over the line a little bit. Because I'm awesome, thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I think you did some really cool stuff with that tool on the golf courses. I plan to do that at some point. Probably not here. Maybe eventually we do something over here with a golf course, but that is not the plan for today. For today, we apparently are detailing this car park. Like I said in the title, lots of distractions. I think that's reasonable though. Anyway, for this episode, didn't I turn natural disasters off? Or is this still the same one from before? It might be the same one from before. Because the game was paused. I also have the city vitals up. We can turn that off if we want to, but it'll be kind of cool to have up for the start of the stream. See how everything is going. Yeah, it's the same one. When am I planning on detailing the Bunnings? That's a great question. I mean, we need to pick out a building to be Bunnings. It needs to have the iconic colors. I don't think this town has deserved its Bunnings yet. Oh, speaking of things we haven't finished, we were going to make 2 giant plazas in here at the end of last episode when we ran out of time. Why did I just hear a notification and can't see anything popping up? Rad Play Cities, welcome back. I feel like something just happened and I can't see it. Was there an alert or not? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining things. Driver can reverse into the spot if they need room on the wrong side. Oh, that's true too. Yeah, I didn't even consider that. Hey, Brad. What should we do first? Should we do this plaza first, or should we get into some offices and a tiny little bit of commercial, industrial? Jeez, my words. I love how everyone in this chat says hi to everyone. It's great. You guys are the best. Looking at our budget, we should probably get some industry and some offices in. So much cities level. Not sure what you're referencing. Anyway, let us get some industrial in. People need their jobs. People are actually doing really well in terms of unemployment. We have... Oh, it jumped up a ton. Unless these are different from this stat. Oh, wow. At the end of last episode, we had like 0.7% unemployed. Now, I guess because we built this, right? Yeah, we really need to build some jobs. Okay, let's do that first then. Vital spas are pretty? Yeah, they are. They are. That is from Ultimate Monitor, I think. There's a full list of all my mods in the description of the live stream on YouTube, if you guys are curious what we are running. I also want to think about how we're getting up here, and I think the way I want to do it is cross the rail line at a level crossing here, come up and do a switchback up to our farming area up here. So I want to have a main-ish road crossing here. And that'll be fine. And that'll lead up to our industrial farming area. But then we can bring our offices and stuff off of this. Yeah, it is Ultimate Monitor. I'm not sure who that is. It does say in the description. I've got credits for all the mods in the description. You ever try to use the dev tools for the economy tab under simulation? I did look at that at the very start, but I got scared and I didn't understand what I was doing, so I stopped. Watch City Planner Play's video and it's such a bummer. I still love it. I haven't watched his latest video. Does he knock cities too? A lot? I mean, there is a lot to knock. The launch was definitely a little bit dodgy. Hopefully the modding community fixes this. Because I don't necessarily love Colossal Order, but I do love Cities Skylines. So, you know, it sort of just is what it is. Can I have a quay there? A key, rather. English words. It can, it lets me, the train rolls over it. We'll switch it back once we've zoned this. If I forget, can you guys remind me that? Oh, about the high rent stuff? Oh, yeah, Optimus. Yeah. Yeah. I always think of him as Optimus Code from the Discord. changing things like his schedule and bringing back CS1. Ah, interesting. A lot of people are doing that. Hopefully sort of signals something to the devs and they get their shit together. That would be nice. Whether or not it happens, who knows. I don't want guideline snapping on. And I want to do a key on this side as well, just so that we don't have zoning on that road. And in that case, I might actually redraw these. It's because of this. Maybe we upgrade that to a key as well, because I actually would prefer them to not be on either of these roads. We upgrade that, and I don't know if we can upgrade that one, but that should be fine. Because I think that'll block important things. There we go. That'll work. Not watching those videos anymore, too many of them. Which videos is that? Yeah, I'm rooting for the redemption arc as well. I think it will. Once all of the stuff that's been promised actually comes out, the modding community can just take over, right? I have so much more faith in the modding community than I do in the actual developers. I think that's about 3. Maybe one more up. Not too far. Yeah, perfect. I actually want to connect that yet. I think I might add another connection down here and then split this in half. And I don't want zoning on this street. If it did as well, yeah. I feel like it's a hot topic at the moment. I mean, I'm enjoying playing the game. I wish there was more content, like more assets. I feel like it's a little bit lazy, especially when they could have just copied some over. Like the fact that we only have one of each school and one of each service building is a little bit disappointing, but you know, what can you really do about it? We get what we get. I feel like we're not going to have much demand for office zones at all. But we'll see. We'll see. And hopefully these don't come in too big either. Hopefully we'll just have some nice little office buildings. I really like those. Ah, that's right. There's no 3x3s. That's unfortunate since we zoned a 3x3 area. 3 deep area, I should say. There are only 2x2s there are. We'll leave that one there. Maybe get a 4x4 in and then add a little bit of industry as well. Just tiny little industry pockets strewn throughout here, and maybe a little bit of commercial as well. Just enough, because we don't actually need that much, right? We've got the mod that changes all of the sizes of buildings and stuff, so we shouldn't need as much as we normally would. One of the options under the economy tab just insta-builds buildings. Yeah, I kind of like watching them build. I don't mind it. Yeah. That would be unfortunate. I mean, the game is so much better on PC anyway, especially considering you don't have access to code mods on console. I don't think I could play it like that. Not to mention that I just don't enjoy playing cities-style games with a controller. And again, we really don't need much commercial here either. just a little bit screwing about. I don't mind having a commercial building on this road either, for the moment. It says we've still got the demand for it though. Let's just bring up our unemployment monitor so that we can keep an eye on it. Looks like we've already massively helped the problem. We still have a little bit of highly educated people that just don't have jobs, which is surprising since we don't have the ability to actually highly educate people. Speaking of unfortunate, this building just decided to split. Let's fix that real quick. I can't remember who said it, but there's a thing where if we do this and this, get a point in the middle, add like a spike coming out, and rejoin it, fixes that problem. But it's very... oh, that's not so noticeable. We can use that. We'll keep that in mind next time. We'll maybe do some funky stuff with our planning. You play cities on a trackpad? I don't know if I trust you anymore. That sounds awful. That sounds truly awful. I can't believe that. Next, someone will tell me that they play Cities Skylines on a wheel. Alright, so if we have the demand for it, we may as well zone some, right? I quite like the 2x2s and the 2x3 office zones. I think they're good. Is there any 2x4s? No. We got 2x3s though. And 2x3, 2x2, and then a little bit more industry just in the little pockets. Remove that spice in the farm. Remove that spice in the farm polygon where your bush hedges are. Yeah, that's a good call. I like that idea. I'm going to do that while I'm thinking about it. Just remove that. Just want it to snap to 90s, I think. Yeah. And then this one to existing. There you go. We'll keep an eye on it. If any more pop up, we can do the same thing. Yeah, I know someone mentioned it. Was it you? It was probably you, right? I appreciate you. Had to go do work stuff. Shiny monitor. It's shiny, isn't it? The high one sort of cuts off. I don't know what that's about. Alright, our unemployment's slowly coming down. And this is a pretty good density for this area too, I think. I think that's pretty believable. I feel like maybe there would be even a couple of little houses over here. Maybe a low rent housing or something for some of the office workers. I don't think that's unreasonable. That might be a little bit unreasonably tall, though. That's better. Money's on Tygun. I know someone mentioned it. Just a little bit more industry. I'm a little bit greedy here. I feel like this won't pollute too much, right? It's like 5 industry buildings. I don't know why this isn't building. Oh, because it's connected to that street, not this street. Give us a second. More keys. Well, that's annoying. Let's just delete that and redraw it then. And if we get rid of that key now, will that come back? There you go. turn that, can I? Nope. A little bit taller. I don't hate the fact that we have this here, but I don't love it either. The parking seems a little bit off to me. Can we get something better? Oh, you got that double sending bug again too, Token. How's the stream looking? Are we back to fixed? Are you guys still having hitches or anything? Or are we good? Hopefully it's fixed. I can't believe there's no 2x3. By 4. Money was on you for suggesting the fix for the spawnable buildings in this stuff here, like this one that we need to now fix as well. And I broke the whole thing. Seems okay on TV. Trying to remember who's... Oh yeah, I just said that, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, we broke that whole thing, so we have to do it again. Can I do it again? How do I do it again? It's just broken now. Does that mean we need to go back to an autosave? I think it's autosave time. Because that's unfortunate. Yeah, I did kill it. Did kill it. That's why you turn on autosaves. The building's still there. This is pretty much how we left it, I think. We zoned this out. That's all we lost. That's alright. I can live with that. Let's try again. It's because this one's too long. Nope. That was not the reason. Autosave. I don't know why I can't do that one. It doesn't make any sense to me. I do remember when I broke the road in the farm. That was fun. Good times. Thank you for reminding me. I appreciate you. Maybe we just... Well, we can't leave that there. Let's just do it first. I don't think you'll notice it as much here. No, that's fine. We can live with that. And we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully nothing else here. Actually, while we're here, let's just try and add one more. There we go. Kind of gives us a nice little effect. Tree hedges too. Where the crop field sort of stops. For a laugh, at midnight last night, I plopped the golden plate across the river next to the current bridge. Then ran off. Oh, that would be kind of cool. A little bit excessive for this area, I would say, unless you've built up a lot, but... What? Oh, yeah. Jeez, I do get distracted easily, don't I? Let's rezone this again. And... yes. Right. This will take a minute to fill in for sure. Like we only have like 1900 people. Which, considering the density of our town, is actually more than I would have thought we'd have. The stilts still showed like a kid playing hide and seek on shortcuts. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. Alright. Let's add some foliage around some of these areas while we get more demand and just see where we're lying. I think we've improved it a fair amount, but I still don't understand why we're underemployed. Do we need more commercial, maybe? Maybe that's our issue. Do we have any clearly should be commercial areas in here? I think the only one is maybe along here. We could replace these guys. Synth commercial, call a little bit of a mulligan. They're probably larger than I want them to be. And that immediately killed our demand for commercial as well. There is this space a rail track high underneath the road. I don't understand that sentence. I just don't want them to be so big, but I also don't want them to be the exact same size. What's that vital under the fire station coverage? It's just how much of a fire hazard is around. So we have a lot of trees. Imagine if we go into the fire, turn on the thing. Like we've got good coverage here, but it still says there's a little bit of a risk. It also includes rescue, so that might be why as well. Although average fire hazard is 25%. I think that's fine. There's not much we can really do about it. This has no access, so that's probably not helping either. Oh, you weren't asking that at all. Yeah, that's crime rate. Less crime is better, for sure. I think this is a spawn that I didn't place there, but I'm not mad at it. It fits, so I'm leaving it there. Yes, foliage. Little icon compared to all the others. Yeah, it's really not good, is it? I don't know why they couldn't just put this symbol there. Oh, that symbol is there. That's imprisonment capacity and rate. Maybe the criminal icon would have been better? Like the criminal icon from Cities 1? That's just, yeah. That is the icon that pops up over buildings when there's crime though, so. I guess it sort of makes sense. Probably have pedestrian paths in here as well. Just to connect that up in case anyone does choose to walk it. These ones are probably fine. Yeah, I think the rest is fine. Everything else is pretty much connected. Maybe add one through here. So we already have broken zoning anyway. And then maybe add some to the side of that. Perfect. Now we have our first official smokestack as well, which just came out of a 3x3, which surprises me. Maybe we can just delete it and get a new one that hopefully doesn't have the smokestack. I'm getting a message that's saying we've still got a low connection. Hopefully it's not too bad for you guys. While talking about issues with the stream, don't forget to like the stream. It's a beautiful piece of art that absolutely isn't lagging at all. I don't know why we're playing at 1x speed too. I don't know what's wrong with my internet today. It just doesn't like me. Stream's going fine? Well, if the stream looks alright for you guys, then I will not worry too much about it. Just let me know if it starts to be really bad and I'll see if there's something I can do. I don't know what I would do to fix it. For some reason, out of the corner, I thought this was a tornado. Let's try one more time, see if we can't get something better in there. If not, we could maybe use Ploppable Rico to put something there as well. No, we don't like watching the Sims do their little Sim things, because they're so goofy. I'd much prefer to watch them walk around at this speed. Okay, maybe it's hard to keep up with them at 3x speed. His hair goes away if you hover over the bush behind him. Anyway. Shelly Skylines coming in with the tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Keep up the great work. If you guys haven't checked her out, Shelly Skylines on TikTok. I assume maybe YouTube as well. I haven't checked. But yeah, go check her out on TikTok. She's making some really cool detailed builds. Specifically waterfalls, golf courses, and I've seen a few other things as well. And my chat screen just then came back. Hopefully that's not a sign that my internet went out. I think we're alright. I'm an old lady and I'm going to bed, but thank you for another great stream. Thank you so much, Shelly. I appreciate you. It is on you. Check out Shelly Skylines. So Backen, welcome to the stream. How is it going? Welcome back. Welcome back indeed. Hope you are well. What's this train doing? Oh, it's 2 trains. And then there was a train in the station. Hopefully they don't consistently queue up over this level crossing. I don't know what is happening today. My screen with my chat keeps disappearing. We're good now. We're good now. It wouldn't be a Chubby Panda stream without some issues. Alright. But we love their dumb goofy sim things. Yeah, they're pretty cool. But we're waiting for buildings to build so that we can see if we can get knots to X, which we cannot. So we'll pause, delete, and grab ourselves an industrial building. What are we looking for? 3x3? And that one looks fine to me. Oh, Boomtown. What do we get for Boomtown? Heavy traffic ban, advanced pollution management, and some much needed money. Yeah, that's much better. That fits in a lot better. No smokestacks in our little area over here. BRB subbing to Shelly's YouTube. Good idea. If Brad, if you're still in the chat, feel free to link it. I think this is coming along pretty well though. Slowly but surely, we are getting there. Our unemployment is getting better. We just have some uneducated and poorly educated people to employ. So in that case, I think I might give this little area a break while our meters start to refresh a little bit and these fill out. And we'll try and figure out how we're going to navigate up here. I'm thinking we'll use an alley after this crossing. Welcome back. Reckon you should give the rail yard some service and prop love? I could do that. Brad, if you could find Shelly Skylines YouTube and post a link to her channel, that would be amazing. Making coffee? No worries. You're not on the clock. You definitely don't get paid enough. Because you don't get paid at all. Yet. Maybe one day we can pay our mods. That'd be nice. What do we want over here? That's the question. The thing about the rail yard and trying to detail it is like, I'd love to add a whole bunch of containers and stuff in between these tracks, but they've put stupid trees here all over the asset. So it's a little bit tricky to try and figure out how to do it. Mold a random one? Yeah. I mean, we could, right? None of these tracks are actually functional, right? They just disappear into the depot. We have a little bit of containers goodness going on over here. I think I'd like to go back to this and just figure out how to get up here. I think that's our next logical step in the city, and maybe I'll think about how I want to detail something like this. Upgrading the yard removes some. Interesting. Alright. There it is. Thank you, Brad. If you guys haven't already, go check out Shelly Skylines on YouTube. Tracks are actually functional, but just use the double track for maintenance. So like, if you didn't connect them, would there be issues? Would it be fine? And snap it off because it's just going to annoy me. We'll start it around there. It's not a huge climb. Like if we just went from here to here, that's only like 3.2. I think that's reasonable, but I want to use the terraforming to pre-grade it a little bit. And maybe do it as a switchback just so it looks cooler. Radders! Yes. Rad is in the chat. Let's go from here maybe. Decrease this down a little bit. And do like a little switchback up to there. See how that looks with a road on it. Something like so. It's nice and smooth. And then we'll just soften around it. Make it look as natural as possible. Perfect. I don't love how straight this is. Plenty of pictures on the Discord of the Panda Bay rail yard. Not connecting those single lines, no. Because they are two-way and everything spawns everywhere. Cool. You know, if they're parking on this bit of road. I mean, we could, yeah, we could even just do this. Then once we remove the, probably do that now actually. Remove the key. Of course, that ruined this building. We get rid of that too. We might be alright. Can we get a, yeah, there we go. Stayed. Do we have any others? Just one here, this one here, and this one here. That's a ploppable Rico, so it shouldn't upgrade. These ones we'll keep for now. think that was all of the keys we built over here. Yeah, that works. The textures are a little bit odd. They're fine. That's what she said. Yeah, but I want to make this curvier because this is too straight. I don't like how it does that weird little stupid. That, and then we can just connect this manually. There we go. That looks a little bit more natural. Nice. Thank you guys for going over and supporting Shelly Skylines. It's always nice to support those in the community. Of course, Brad, our lovely mod, also makes YouTube videos, as does Demetrius. We've got a lot of content creators in this chat. So go and check out everyone's channels. Let's have a good time. Alright, we're up here. Now what do we want to do? I want to keep this pretty natural, but maybe, I don't know. I don't know how many straight lines I want up here. Let's cut through the valley. Let's just draw roads and see what happens. We can figure out where our farms are going later. This community summed up: a YouTuber modding for a YouTuber advertising a YouTuber. Much love. Exactly. That's how this community works, and I love it. Might be grabbing a capture card for my old PC eventually. Maybe one of the declines from the Black Magic design. Very nice. You thinking of making some content yourself, Adam? That'd be cool. Check that out. Hey, that's pretty reasonable road layout for some farms. Might need to add some more in between. Oh, deck link. That makes sense. I just stream from the same computer that I run the game on. It struggles a little bit sometimes, but most of the time it's fine. I don't have the streamer PC money. We already have crime in our new neighborhood too. At our office building, it is a software building and a financial. Oh, it requires software and is a financial, so maybe some embezzling over here? I don't know. Sounds sus to me. We also added some new mods. We have one that makes it so our traffic doesn't decline as we get built. We get a bigger city, so we should probably have some traffic problems later on down the road. Right now we shouldn't because we have like no people. We are actually finally making money though, which is nice to see. I do like that, so we don't have to rush as much. Loving the tunes, thank you. And our unemployment is going okay, but it's still not as good as I'd like it to be. We're still at 13.5%. Wish it gave you that number somewhere on here. Is there another monitor for unemployment? I thought there was. Workplaces. I don't like that one. Workforce. Oh, that shows us our total percent. I think I prefer that one actually. Let's keep that up. Just while we're looking at that. All right, what do we want to farm up here? I think we definitely need a reasonably large farming area. Not farming, sorry. Lumber industry. Unemployment monitor. That was the one that I had up before. I think the machine I've got on the way can probably handle recording and streaming locally. Yeah, I imagine it probably could. I imagine it probably could. If mine can, I think that would be able to. Yeah, that's what the other monitor was. I actually haven't used them before. This is my first time using them. That's why they're up. I had them installed, but I never got around to it. Let's look at what industry we can put down. We have all of them. We definitely need some livestock, right? Because that's our goats. Goats are the most important thing in the whole of Bleaters Bay. Did mind using my laptop? Yeah. But I definitely want some forestry. How big is the circle forestry? Not huge. The thing is, if we put it out here, they're going to have to go so far to get back to the highway. And this doesn't even connect straight up to a highway. We'd have to come down here, go across here, come down here, and then leave either side. So we might need to figure that out a little bit later. The good news is we have the room to put in a cargo rail if we do decide we need it. I do not record at 4K. I'm recording at 1440p. Just because the jump from that to 4K is a little bit insane. Especially while streaming. I don't know if you were asking me or Tygon, but we both answered, so it should be fine. But I think this needs to be over here. I think this makes the most sense. And I think it should be one of those ones where we do our custom driveway. Probably will be 1 unit longer. Hard to see where the asset actually finishes. And I think we will have a little bit of a roundabout driveway for this one. Just so we can get some storage buildings in the middle. Glitches, yeah. Makes for sensible forestry when you pre-plant like Bladders did. Yeah. Blip, and I suspect in a minute blap. Hopefully I'm still here. Am I still here for you guys? Or are we completely dead? Hopefully I'm still here. I can't see a preview of the stream running, so maybe it is. Let me just move the camera so I can check. You're back? Oh, good. I don't know what is happening. Back in the room again. I don't know. I don't understand. Anyway, it is what it is, I guess. We're just gonna have to deal with it for now. We really need to get onto Telstra and just tell them that our internet is terrible. Anyway, storage buildings. Because I think I want some storage. Agricultural storage, no. I want forestry storage. And maybe a 4x5 fits perfectly. Have that in the middle there. That is not ploppable. Are these not ploppable? We're out of zone first though. We just make this as big as we want to. We can follow the road 3x3. We have a ploppable version and a non-ploppable version. The ploppable version... do you know how hard it is to say ploppable that many times in a row? The ploppable version does not require the zoning underneath it. It just works. But we don't have those for the storage buildings for some reason. Oh, really? This is blippity blap. This is silly. I don't like it. We're losing all our viewers too. Twitch folk having the same issue? I have a red line on the bitrate for Twitch, so I assume so. Yeah. I'm just going to check that our internet's 4G for some reason. We're still on Wi-Fi, or on whatever the NBN is. I don't know what the problem is. Let me run another speed test. How frustrating. No, my internet speed is fine. I'm not on 4G. I don't know what's going on. All I know is it's frustrating. Anyway, we'll keep zoning this out for now, I suppose. If it continues, maybe time to cycle the router and start a new stream. I mean, yeah, maybe. That is a possibility. Let's just see how it goes. Maybe it'll stabilize itself. Stream is back to healthy, which is a good sign. And back to poor. You've heard Adam's solution? If we get another good run like before, probably better to stay the course. Yeah, I really don't like restarting streams. Maybe tonight's just not my night. I just deleted the entire industry zone. Because I overlapped it. Save game. I mean, my computer's fine. But yeah, we can save the game just in case. What are we on? Bleaters Bay 2.1. I think so. I think that's the right course. That means we have to just redraw this, right? Oh wait, it's still there. I just can't edit it? That's weird. Show markers? Nope. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's still there. See how we overlapped that corner there? That bottom? That's why it did that. The autosave is pretty good in this game. Absolutely. So we don't have to stress too much about it. Alright, let's do this again, shall we? We'll do it quicker this way because we don't have to edit the one anymore. We can just use the automatic draw. I couldn't add a new marker, it wouldn't let me. Maybe to about here or so. And just come straight down at a 90. It wouldn't let me. The only way I could see the line was when I had the bulldozer out. Try clicking show markers as well. That's right. We made it work. There we go. Nice little forestry zone to start with. Yeah. I don't know why it hides the whole thing. It looks like our bitrate is getting a little bit better, but we did lose all of our viewers. Lagging as per usual. Oh. Maybe we just accept defeat for tonight. Maybe we just accept defeat and try again next week. I don't know. No one's left. Oh, we do have a fair few people over on Twitch, but I don't know, I just don't really want to power cycle the router and start a brand new stream. Oh, you're just lagging with chat. That's fine. That's fine. The stream looks alright though. No? Alright. Alright. We'll stay the course for a little bit longer. If it keeps playing up, we'll reevaluate what we want to do. All our office demand is gone, by the way. And our unemployment total is down to 13%, which is still higher than I'd like it to be. Pretty stable at the moment. Alright. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. I thought Tygon was talking about the stream again. But he was just talking about other stuff. The trains are really satisfying to watch come through here. I think we made a really nice little train, whatever it's called here. We actually have rain? I didn't think this map rained. Well, that doesn't sound fun at all. I'll keep playing. I'll keep playing. Got trains and ships. Yes. They do glide through really nicely though. Should we officially place down our first goat farm, do you think? I think we probably should, right? These don't require anything, do they? I mean, we have fertile land everywhere up here anyway, but just thought I should check. If you add a cargo hub, they do actually work and look cool as, especially with a load of rough land service work. Interesting. I was gonna add a cargo route last time, but I never did. Mostly because of the terrain. Right, but I feel like we could figure something out where we come from up here and rejoin the line and make it smooth enough. I mean, this road here was only a 3% grade, so surely we could figure something out. Should we make our first goat farm just absolutely giant? I think we should. Thinking maybe somewhere here, and then we can do some cool driveway stuff. Good icon. It's good, huh? Made it myself in, well, Illustrator's AI made it for me. I like it. And I'm thinking gravel road, and I want to come from here, bring this straight out. And then also come from here straight out and then connect these two. With a curve tool, please. I was pretty happy with it. And then we can come around and down. Into here. I don't know what we do with this. Actually, I really don't like that driveway at all. Because it means we can't use any of this area. I think this makes more sense, and then we can add some like family homes on this road as well. I want to turn off zoning for the main road for a moment. I did the whole thing. And get a little bit of low density housing out here. Just little farmhouses. Maybe they host their workers on a regular basis. I think I would prefer to have them all on the same side. Something like that, and then we can detail around them. You can anarchy the polygon to make it even more cohesive. Yeah. I mean, this circle pretty much fits in this entire part here, so it should be fine. But you could take the lights off lanes and alleys. Alleys don't have lights, do they? Oh, the normal ones do. The dirt ones don't. Yeah. I don't mind having lights on my alleyways. Be nice to have the option though, for sure. Alright, I am going to delete this and replace it. Just so that we can draw it out in one nice movement, rather than having to mess around too much. I'm going to bring this out a little bit so that we can maybe put some storage in there. And then have it maybe just trace around that 6 unit mark. So we can do maybe some backyard stuff for these guys. And then we'll keep about 1 away. Alleys equal lanes. Fine in cities, but they make great rural roads. Yeah, that's true. It would be nice to have the option, like we do in Cities 1. I'm sure it will happen, eventually. We'll extend this a little bit past the radius. It still works with anarchy if it's past the radius, right? It doesn't... It's not just there for visuals. I also wish you could see contour lines while you're placing these. I mean, we could just cut this straight back in, right? And just hope that our grid aligns to this, or won't. It'll go this way, I'm sure. I think it does still work when the points are outside the radius, but I haven't tried. I know it will function, but I don't know if it adds to the resource value. I mean, we can check. Easy enough, I think. There we go. Our first giant farm. Massive goat farm. This is going to require some detailing and a half, isn't it? And we have lack of high skill labor in our forestry area. How many people do these guys want, actually? 53 employees. I don't know how many of those people would be highly educated, though. Yeah, we can test this. If we look at... Yes. Does it show us anyway? Produces livestock 2.67 tons. We go in here and edit this not that one. Edit this back into here. Oh yeah, it does still work. It does update it. So good taking up all that space. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? We'll see what we get spawned in here, and we might have to make some changes. I feel like this maybe doesn't make a ton of sense, but let's have a look at our agricultural storage props. I keep getting this error occasionally as well. I don't know what it's from. It doesn't seem to do anything. Just close it 3 times and it's fine. So, I'm not sure. So we have a whole bunch of agricultural storage. None of these are ploppable though. Let me just have a look through here. Mixed, residential, industrial manufacturing, warehouse. We could use a warehouse out here. Make a ton of sense. Mix, residential high, office high, office low, low rent. Yeah, none of the storage buildings are in here. That's fine. We can do that ourselves just by filling this in with zoning and pausing the game. Did you load the beta of the landscaping tool? I did have the beta of the landscaping tool, but I deleted it through the Thunderstore and reloaded the new one. But if that's the case, I can do that. I mean, it's just a tiny little bug. I'm not super mad at it. So it just is what it is. How big of an agricultural storage unit do we want here? I think something like this makes sense. Just some nice silos. Yeah, I like that. And then we can dezone the rest of this and rerun the game. I think that fits in. There are a lot of buildings spawning on this property. A lot of buildings spawning on this property. We're going to have to do some serious work to make them all not spawn. I wish that was an option that we could change. What do we want to line this? I think maybe birch is a little small. We go for spruce to line this. Spread it out a little bit more, and I think I might have messed up this curve. Oh no, it might be right. Out there. Just go straight. Corner. Perfect. Need to also delete the beta manually. Thunderstore won't touch it if it's in your own mods folder. I added it through Thunderstore, right? So, like, I didn't manually put it in the folder. I'm not sure. They do. They do sit in front of the main frontage. But I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Because, like, the stuff would come in through here. I'm not super mad about that. I mean, the other place we could put it is down here. Right by the road. That might make more sense. Yeah, let's do that. I think you might be right. No, I didn't add. I downloaded them from GitHub or wherever I downloaded them from, and then I went through Thunderstore and added local mods through the Thunderstore. So that's what happened. Can't remember how big it was. So let's get it back again. Does anyone remember which one it was? Game pause, please. Thank you. 4x5, maybe? Okay. 2x5? I don't mind that one, actually. Oh, it sits the wrong way. 2x4. Maybe a level 5. A bit cooler. Ah, this is good. That's the one I want. Yeah, that makes more sense. That way the trucks coming in to pick up the stuff can just grab it from here. We can also now dezone these, or dekey those. And I feel like we also need another house in here now. Maybe we have another bigger house, maybe something like this. 2, is there a building that big? Yes, there we go. And I think for just around the outside, I just want the green bushes. They look good. About 4 meter offset's probably fine, maybe 6. Three. Much less shadows and view obstructions for the farmhouse? Absolutely. I think that was a good call. Sorry I doubted you. Oops. Grab the line tool out first. Might help. Aptly using the shift function in this mod now. I'll use it every now and then. That's alright. Farm that big can afford to be very particular about their views in sunlight, yeah. Probably have sheds where that new house is, or silos. I just moved silos for that, but I think another little farm like house over here will be good. We might add some like sheds and stuff in between or out the back or something. We'll come back to detailing that in a minute. Oh, grab the line tool again. Oh, forgot to press shift. Oh, forgot to press shift. There's actually a really nice cattle shed asset somewhere in there. Used it next to my own goat farm. Interesting. I'll have a look. And I think I also want a row of bushes along this back edge here, just to maybe finish it up a little bit. I wasn't sure if I wanted it, but I think I do. Let's just do this and delete that one. This finishes it off a little bit, gives it more of a border, and then we can fill this in a little bit with some trees and stuff. I guess it would depend on where the sun comes from if the time of day ever changed. That's a great point. It changes sometimes when we do our cinematics and stuff. What are we looking? Lack of high skill. They want 74 workers. Now, unemployment is down to 8.6%. I think we'll just close that now. As we add more farms up here, we should really solve the problem a little bit. And you can see our meters are a little bit lower for industrial and office now. And we can continue to fill this up as we see the need to as well. Alright, how do we want to divide up this farm? I think there's a clear starting point, and that is right here. Add our key back on, go to line tool, and go straight across. That makes sense as a start. I think the next one would probably be somewhere around here. I also must say, I think this asset lines up with the building, which is nice. Gave us a really nice layout for this. It's a mega farm. They're doing a 1 to 5 worker to goat ratio. I imagine this farm has a lot of goats. A lot of goats. It's a big farm area. But we have the mod that adjusts the capacity of stuff, which is why it's so large. I think we can just split this right down the middle. Have one, say, here. And I don't know how I want to split this last section up. I think we can add one maybe down this way. This seems a little large, but I don't mind it. We could maybe just come straight through here. Something like that. And then we can work to get rid of some of these buildings that we don't like. Like this one on the weird angle for some reason. You'll probably find that number goes up over time too. Potentially. We need more educated people. We only have a high school and a primary school though. How's our demand for these? It's fine. Starting to slowly have some traffic too. A lot of people walking through here though. It's a lot of people. They must have come from the train station, I guess? Or they were just walking to and from work. It is about 5 o'clock, so yeah, maybe they were just all walking from work. That's kind of cool. Actually quite a small area, 1 kilometer squared. Yeah. I mean, it's 72 tons of livestock, so... I think I would like to add these bushes around into here as well. I think that just would tie it all nicely together. Something like so. Yeah, that just makes it look a little bit neater, and we'll definitely fill in some of this area as well. Now, these buildings. Let's drop a quick save so that we have a save point we can come back to when I inevitably delete this area again. And Sims that just casually walk along the country roads after work. Is that a thing? The Sims just randomly walk sometimes. He had a long walk. They walk along the highways as well. I imagine they probably won't hear because we don't have any connection points. Like they have nowhere to walk to, but yeah, I do know they do that. They're a little bit crazy. That's right. Starting out, I don't mind. No, I don't like it. Let's just go in here and we'll try and add area tools under all of our trees. For some reason it won't let me do that. Need anarchy on. There we go. It's a little bit unfortunate that it makes such a dramatic difference. Like, I don't know why that gap needs to be so wide. But not much we can do about it. And this one's like non-existent. You can't even see that it's there. Doesn't make sense. And this one's huge again. Maybe if we do it all this way, it'll get rid of that. That's stupid. Let's have a test. Nope. Test failed. I thought there was a chance. Something to do with these points? Ah, I just deleted the whole thing. That's why we made our save game. Could be something to do with Triton surface painting too. I mean, I know we can just delete them like this, but they come back in random places. I have a feeling that one might not do it for a second then. What if we turn off snapping? Go back. Nope, that deletes everything as well. And that's why we have the save game, not load. New game, load game. 2.2. Really weird. I just found the setting to add my stream stats to the thing as well. Looks like we haven't had any issues for about 35 minutes, so that's good. But I can now keep an eye on that, which is nice. So maybe an overlapped other surface can blend out that green bit. There's a mud, those are those. Yeah, that's possible. Let's have another look. Now, if we grab another surface, even if we tried to use the agriculture surface, would this work? Or would it be a weird angle? Yeah, it's a weird angle. I mean, it does blend it though. It's on top. I don't mind the mulch either. And it comes in through the bottom, but it looks gross. Take out a key bush between the fields too for tractors and other kit. Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Mud, maybe? That looks better. That blends it together a little bit better. I can live with that. Do I want to do this one? No. Do that. I'm going to put this one up here on this long one so that we can cover like more of the farm. And for some reason that one doesn't do it, so that's an added bonus as well. I'm going to drop another save real quick. What's the autosave button? F5? Yes. Ah, so if that comes up, we should not do it. Gotcha. Now I know what to look for while we're placing the thing. If we've still got the highlight, it's good. If the highlight goes away, it's bad. Looks like we're lagging again too, now that I've said stuff. Of course. Do not cross the streams. Exactly. If that highlight goes away, that breaks the whole thing. If the highlight's still there, we're fine. Perfect. The lesson here is not to say stuff. Yeah, absolutely. See, this I don't understand. This is a straight line. Why is the start of it fine and the end of it is wonky? Oh, I should not have done that. And now the start of it's wonky. The end of this one's wonky. It doesn't make any sense to me. What were we using? We were using mud, I think. Sorry? Does anyone else remember adding this part of the farm? Because I definitely do not. What is happening? Hello? That should not be there. Is that because of this? It is. Okay, well that node goes away. Well, it's still there. Now it's gone. Maybe I got too overzealous with this complex shape. How bizarre. And fixed. No other giant farms going out into the wilderness. It's still trying to cheese the farm mechanics. You'll get the cocots called on you. Oh, we're fine. Don't worry about it. And let's add our mud back in. Perfect. You'd never even know I did stuff. Almost got all the buildings out of the way. Cheese farm from goat milk? Absolutely. I don't mind this building. This building's fine. I don't like these buildings though. Can I do it from here or is this going to break stuff? I should be able to. Yeah, that one's a little bit too obvious for my liking. That's fine. I just hope they don't respawn. We've definitely made this area way smaller, so hopefully they just behave themselves. I know I said I didn't mind that building, but I feel like starting with a blank slate. Oh, this one came back. So let's add some more dirt in. Where is this node? Some of these nodes are so hard to click on sometimes. All fixed. Save and stop fiddling with it? Yes, I will save right now. Are we still paused? We are. Oh my goodness. Ah, that's annoying. I can't believe you've done this to me and pointed out that I was paused that whole time. Thanks, Brad. Yeah. That's what happened. Well, at least they all came in square. I don't hate most of these. I think we can work with some of these. If this is all we get, I'll be somewhat happy. I absolutely blame you for that, Brad. Let's add some little tractor pathways in. Not that they'll use them, I'm sure. But we can add them in and pretend. Now you can get everywhere from anywhere. Brew time, BRB. Sounds good to me. I'm going to grab a drink out of the fridge too, real quick. Two bushes at most, really? Yeah, I think you're right. I did take out too many, didn't I? Right. Add some back. That's not dumber. There we go. That's better. All right. We need first, I want to put some crops down in this section here for our goats to eat. Although, now that I'm looking at it, a squarer section might be better for crops. Maybe we add some crops up here. But it will mean trying to get rid of this building. We are still playing, so hopefully that will just work. Thank you, Adam. You are not wrong. Fang-a-like on the stream. I don't think you could have said that more Australian. I like these little flower bushes for crops too. Could also use the cultivated green bushes, but I think I prefer these. We'll have a little bit of offset, not very much. Random rotation, fence mode, and we want these really close together. Leave a little bit of space to the edges. Is there a cattle grid ploppable object? That is a great question. I actually don't know how cattle grids work. Do they just go at the start of the farm, or are they anywhere there's not a fence? Like, would we put them where we've put those gaps in the hedges, or not? These are larger crops. If they could add a mode to the prop line tool that did this in a grid, that would be cool. Don't know if Hellbound's still here, but if you're listening. Who makes the line tool? Is that Algernon? have to wait for Tygon to get back for a proper answer. Absolutely. He seems to know his farm and stuff. I mean, it would make sense that you just put them wherever you don't want the cattle to be able to cross. And I imagine you wouldn't want the cattle in the crop field itself. But I can't off the top of my head think of any props that would work for that. Unless it was like maybe a custom texture that we could use. Appreciate that, Adam. Let me know. I think it's algernon. Maybe Tygon could suggest that next time he's talking to him. Not that I think many people are using the line tool for this purpose. It's probably a bit niche to justify the whole thing for it, but it would be cool. Because then I could place this in one foul swoop. There we go. One crop field. Done. So far, I'm pretty happy with these buildings that have come up. That would be pretty cool too. Let's have a look at the surfaces, see if there is something we could maybe use as a cattle grid type situation. This is immediately standing out to me as like maybe the only possibility. Have a look if we place it down what it actually looks like. We could detail it with some fence as well. It comes in the wrong way and it looks terrible. Although from a distance, kinda, right? What do you think? What's the fence called? Fence piece. What's this say? Here and here. And then we grab this. Oops. Bring it in to match. Again, if you could rotate these, that would be great. But like from a distance, that kind of looks like a cattle grid, right? It's just when you zoom in, it looks terrible. Some different ones. That could work. I'm thinking less straight bar cattle grid and more those like mesh things you find on like manhole covers, like not manhole covers, but drain grates. Let me have a look at this. Go on properly yet. That looks better, for sure. Right? And it's not as loud. From a distance, I kind of like that. I think I can get on board with that. What was that fence piece I was using? Let's just try it. See if we like it or not. We'll commit. Why can I never find it first try? Why can I not find it at all? It's here somewhere, I know it is. Wow, that was hard. It was way harder than it should have been. What else have we got? Got that one done. This one done. These two, I think, is the last two. I think that's all of them. Let's try adding these in and see what they look like. Hopefully this goes over the top of all those textures and doesn't break everything. Perfect. Oops. I think this is a really cool little detail, honestly. It's a shame the trucks just drive wherever they want. I think that is all of them. Oh, this one. Oh, and the back of the farm as well. There we go. Cattle grates. Done and dusted. Good suggestion, whoever suggested that. I don't know where all my views are today. I think the stream is struggling. I also didn't give you guys a ton of notice for this one, so probably a little bit my bad. I also wouldn't mind having some apple trees as a little treat for our goats. Goats like apples, right? And we'll make these all the same age. We don't want fence mode on, we want random rotation and that. I think they need to be spaced a little bit more. That there. Nice. Yeah, I like it. Fresh Lavazza in hand. Very nice. And glitch. I am cursed. We added cattle grates, Tygon. I don't know how accurate they are, and, you know, obviously our wildlife could absolutely just walk through here, but we'll pretend they couldn't. Maybe there's like an electric fence running along here or something to keep them in. But yeah, we have crops and apples for our goats, and yeah, dropouts are back. I'm pretty stable. I don't have dropped frames. Cattle grid, yeah, it's just one of our custom services, but from a distance, it looks good. From a distance, I think it works. Even close up, it's not too bad. I think it works. Oh my god, can my computer just do the things? This internet is really starting to bug me. Every time the internet sort of lags a little bit, my I'm using a tablet as my monitor for chat. Oh, we're dropping out again. And we're back. They're really weird. It's just a like 3-second dropout. No, it'll be everyone to back in. It's on my end. My internet is being really dodgy. And I don't really know what to do about it, to be honest. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but we're just trying to work with it now. Let's get some buildings in. Maybe a few barns. What sort of barns do we want? I quite like the red roof barns. We'll maybe have one like right next to our farm here. And a bit of country. Yeah, you're not wrong. What's the field in the northeast? That is just like crops for our goats. This is apples for treats, and this is just crops. It's just flower bushes. I don't really know where barns would go on this map with all these buildings now. Let's have a look at animal. Are they called animal pens? I can't remember what they're called now. Extractor? Agricultural area. Greenhouses. We could add a giant greenhouse section too, I guess. Although I don't love the giant greenhouses. Maybe we could do a row of these somewhere. It would almost have to be down here though. Barns on the green bit along the access road? Yeah, I like that. Okay, we could do that. I don't mind having greenhouses out here. Do they need a road though? I don't think so. Actually, maybe along here. No random rotation. Press the button. Yeah, like that. And then further apart, not quite that far. Why can't I lower this anymore? Also don't want any offsets. So a little row of greenhouses out here. I don't know what they'd be used for, but they're a cool asset. I actually might want to add more in between. Like so. Greenhouse. Fence mode? Ah, yeah, I could have used fence mode. I think that would have lined them up the wrong way though, right? Yeah, that lines them up the wrong way. I think this works the way that we did it. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't like them at all. That's just the building, right? That's not the surface, yeah. Ignore me. Let's have a look at maybe the cattle sheds out here. I think that makes more sense. This is a giant goat farm after all. We should have some buildings like this out here. Be a more serious area. I think that works quite well. For our cows and horses, our sheep that are basically our goats, because we don't have goat assets. I think that works. What else do we need? We need sprinklers in those big crop fields. We just have 3. Sort of spaced out. Cattle sheds should have some concrete access to it. What for? That seems like hard work. That's so trucks can get to them and collect the stuff. Can't we just put that on a tractor and drive it out this way? Like maybe even just delete this concrete part so it fits in a little bit better. Can run a bit from the south end to the road as direct access for the carcasses and live ones too. Nah, we'll just load them up onto the tractor and take them out this way. I think that makes more sense. You're probably right, but I don't want concrete on my farm. Wow, that texture goes underneath the agriculture. There's more textures now in the mod? Yeah, I think there might be since we last checked. I know grass works. Let's just do grass in there instead. Let me just check grass works before I actually place it. Yeah, grass works. There we go. That's a little grassy extra. Grassy pasture for our cows. I think this area is fine. I'm going to add some more detail in here. I swore there was a collector building as well. I think we would have quite a few cooking coops in this section. It's just a matter of trying to make them work. Like a giant game of Tetris, right? Connect these two, make it look like a giant one. Like a small one, maybe out here. I'm really hoping we don't get more buildings spawn on this area. That would make me a little bit sad. That makes sense to me. Yeah, I did notice that. I've barely used the ore surface anyway, so I'm not worried about it. This is absolutely a high-end organic farm. We have separate coops for separate chickens. I don't know, maybe we have chickens and rabbits and who knows. I'm not going for super realism on this farm, mostly because we can't get rid of the assets that it just places for us, so we do what we can. Hey, but if you can reuse fence, right? Why wouldn't you? Ore's really good in wasteland, like rail lines and the like. Interesting. I might have to have a more of an in-depth look at that one. And then let's get down some grass surface. Thankfully it just snaps to the corners of these, so we don't have to worry too much about being accurate. Snaps to some of the corners, I should say, not all of them for some reason. Okay. Nice little chicken coops out there. This one in the middle I kind of like, actually. Just the way that it is. This one too. I feel like this is just one giant area for whatever we're farming in here. Which is pigs and horses, apparently. Definitely got some variety. I really wish you could just get rid of the buildings that it put in automatically because I don't love them. But we can add some more barns to this road. Try and fill this out a little bit more. The funny looking goats they are, aren't they? I can't wait till someone makes us a goat model that we can put in the game somehow. Surely that's a mod that can be made, right? I really hope it is anyway. Or just an option they give us. Like, they knew we were going to put anarchy in this game. Why would they automatically place these buildings for us? Go ahead and ask. Let me know what happens. Can't you use the farm type that don't spawn stuff? Yeah, but then there wouldn't be a goat farm. What farm type doesn't spawn stuff? I thought they all did. I thought they all did. Let's get some foliage out in here. Just how bare this is making me a little bit... I don't like it. Make this a little bit more dense so it makes more sense why this just suddenly stops as well. That's not too shabby. Our grain doesn't. Oh, you can get greenhouses. Textile farm generates anything? Interesting. I did not know that. But we've got to have goat farms in Pandemonium, right? It's just the way it works. Oh, really? Prop polygon tool that fills in the area. What do you mean? Does it just like find the nearest connections and you just place it and it fills it out, or I don't understand what that means and if it's even possible to add to the game. Not that I know much about modding at all in the first place, but there we go, we have a farm. How are we looking for demand? Not too bad. Not too bad. We still have a little bit of commercial demand. We have some abandoned buildings here as well. Should probably take a look at. We have high rent, which is, you know, standard. These guys are abandoned, unhappy because we don't have internet and high noise pollution. We probably should add internet, right? We're also at Boomtown and we haven't unlocked any stuff. Did I say Pandemonium? That's my bad. It happens from time to time. What should we look at getting next? I mean, college is an option, but I feel like this town would not have a college in it. I think I want to save that for later. Don't have internet and there's an issue with noise? Yeah, absolutely. Ah, yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. A prop polygon. That makes sense. I understand now. Hopefully it gets made. That would be really cool. We already have trains unlocked, so I feel like we should just buy this. Sports parks would be kind of cool to get. I wouldn't mind having the telecom tower just because it's huge. And probably post-sorting facility. Alright, let's have a look-see. Telecom tower is going to cover a massive area. So, the question is, where do we want to put it? I feel like out here wouldn't be such a terrible idea. I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with it. You're funny, Adam. You're funny. We could also have it like just out here, but I feel like that feels close to the farm. The other option is to have it like out up on this hill or something. Would that cover? Just. Like right up here on this hill would cover a giant area. It's just a matter of whether or not we want to build a road up there to make it work. Obviously we'd have to unlock a tile. What do you reckon? What do you guys reckon? We've had a traffic jam here forever, since I started the stream, I think. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there you go. This one is obscene for the town this size. Yeah, I mean, we could use the smaller one. Does it cover the whole town? See, it won't cover my farms though, so I'd have to put one up here as well. That's why I wanted to use the big one. Awesome, Togon. Hopefully someone makes it. How many people downloaded the map on Thunderstore? I think we're up to above 3,000 downloads at this point, which is insane to me. I kind of just want to use this and get it done. But I understand that this is probably more realistic. It just means we'd have to have it in town. And I kind of like the idea of detailing one up here. For some reason, maps get downloaded a ton on the Thunderstore. I don't know how many people have actually played on the map. I'm hoping people are liking it, if you have played. Have any of you guys played in stream? I know Tygon has. Checked out the map for sure. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to unlock the tile and put it up on this hill, because I think that'll be cool. No, it's really easy, Togon. All I did is I downloaded someone else's map and just changed the files to my files and then re-uploaded it to Thunderstore. It was super easy. You just do it through their website. 2 towers feel silly? Yeah, I agree. Let's get these 4. Let's get these as well. Well, actually, we probably don't need that one, but we can get these 5. That way we unlock this whole area as well. This is a nice flat area that we could probably build something on later on. And I'm thinking, honestly, just a gravel road up to there. Like right on this point. It's nice and almost flat already. Build ourselves a nice little pad and throw the telecom tower down out here. Which way's the road? The back. I think that's fine. Something like that. That would cover that nicely, I think. Oh, we're going to have to power and water and stuff out here too. Going to download my map once Paradox mod's open. Hopefully I can get it transferred over to Paradox. I don't know what the process is going to look like for that, but fingers crossed we can. Now we need a road. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. That's not a drama. I mean, we could also just put a wind turbine out here to power it. It'd be cool if you could get like a little solar power thing that just made it run itself. Now, how do we want to get up here? Add lights to the bridge, but use only water and sewage. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Yeah, once Paradox mod's open, I won't be able to transfer it. But once the actual editor is released, I should be able to figure something out to get it to work. There we go. That's our little switchback. Hopefully we can make that look decent. Let me just come straight off the highway. And that's not where I thought the road was, so we'll come up like this maybe. Straight across the front. And connect it up. And then we can just soften that terrain out a little bit. It's funny, I went camping recently and I saw some wild things next to the highway that made me feel way better about leaving stuff like this. It happens all the time. Made me feel better about it, but it's still not quite what to do. That looks better. It's a fairly steep road, but it's not unrealistic, I don't think. I've been up roads that steep, I think. Oh yeah, save it as a save game, then you don't have to download the mod installer or Thunderstore at all if you don't want to. You can also install it manually. That's completely valid as well. The PDX mods UI looks quite nice, at least the current version of it, hopefully. Hopefully it is. If they screw up the mod launcher, I think they're going to have some serious trouble. Looks like a good place for turbines as well. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We could absolutely power this with turbines. We have the wind for it. Place a couple at least. I mean, we're probably going to need more electricity in our town soon anyway, so we may as well. And that'll give us power as well. But I do want to run power across the highway so we can actually utilize that power that we've just ran. We'll just upgrade the highway with some lighting all the way out here. And just check that that worked. I don't think it upgraded the bridge for some reason. Can we not upgrade bridges with lighting? Oh yeah, we can. Weird. We just do the bridge section. I don't know why it doesn't want to do it for all of it. Overlapping items? Ah, we need anarchy on because of that crossing. That makes sense. Now we should have electricity running the whole way along. Perfect. Now we just hook up some water and sewage connections and we should be good to go. Couldn't do a set of stand-up. An MC, an event. I don't know what we're talking about. Just quietly. No idea. Just run along the road. It'll be fun. Connect, and I think they're connected, yes. And we should be good to go with with that. I think that makes sense for it. Like right up high, we give coverage to this town. I must have missed a joke. It's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. You guys know what you're talking about. You just have fun in chat. Alright, so that works. This is a little bit dodgy. I want to redo this connection. It doesn't need to come in at a 90-degree angle, to be honest. Let's do something like that instead. A little bit more organic. And then we need to reconnect power and water. Run our light just to that little extra section. And we should be connected again. Perfect. Yeah, that's how it works. I mean, in reality, right, they're run like right next to the road. That's what I'm imagining is happening right here, is they're running like right next to the road. It's just easier because they snap to the road. But in reality, they'd be right next to it. Hopefully. And Adam, you're funny. You guys are funny. I really want to say stuff about how the stream hasn't lagged in a minute, but that's probably a bad idea, right? What should we work on now? How's our unemployment looking? 8.2%? That's reasonable. It's reasonable. It's not terrible. We still lack high skilled labor. I think our taxes are set so that we have no taxes on, yeah. I mean, we could just incentivize them to move in. That might help. Yeah, exactly. But they snap, so it's just easier. Better fire coverage? Our fire coverage is alright. Our fire coverage isn't that bad. It's a small town. It only needs a little fire station. It's only at 28%. And that's just because we have so much forest. The only way to decrease that, I think, is to get a helicopter station in. Which, to be fair, a town like this might actually have. Maybe at a stretch. We should probably detail this plaza next, I think. Yeah, it's just like the risk of a fire starting. It's not how often we have fires or anything like that. So it's not something we need to worry about just yet. I think we should do this plaza. We haven't detailed much today. I mean, we did the farm, but I was about to say, where'd all my crops go? It's all those graduate shit shovels that are required, or maybe the high school jobs are for reading the... Yeah. Ah, yeah, no, our fire is good. That's good. It should be low. It should be low. And 28% is not too bad. I can live with 28% for now. Because the fire station doesn't have an upgrade for a helicopter, does it? No. We would need to build a whole new thing with an actual fire station. Alright, how do we want to detail these? Cue the raging blaze. I had a problem in Pandemonium for a while there because I was playing with precipitation turned off. So all my bushfires were just running until the edge of the forest. And yeah, it wasn't pretty. So we had to install one there, and I may or may not have just turned precipitation up to 100% to clear all of the forest fires that we had, because we had so many. Just didn't really fit into the narrative of an episode, you know? So we sort of skipped over it a little bit. I'm thinking definitely fountains in the middle of this. Maybe some market stalls on either side. It would be a good place for a subway station, but I don't think a city of this like size and feel would have a subway, so we don't have to worry about that. I also don't think a city like this would have any trams or anything. It would just have buses at most. The town big enough for road maintenance? Yeah. Yeah, we could throw road maintenance in as well. We could maybe add that out near the depot or something. I think that would be kind of cool to do. Well, this milestone 7, busy town apparently. 2,600 people, and we're already at milestone 7. Does that get us anything? Gated community and alone. Not really. A large fountain, not as a brush, please. I don't mind the large fountain 2. I also don't mind large fountain 1 as a with a tree in the middle. I actually kind of like that idea. Let's do this. See how it looks. I have an idea. It should be the same color though. Really like that white one. Give me the white one. Oh, it just gave me one and I clicked the black. There we go. Park maintenance building in the rail yard would look good. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Trees. Something kind of maybe big. The oak's too big. Chestnut doesn't work. Alder might be alright. Maybe just a spruce. No. I'm not sure what I want in here. Maybe a birch. Birch isn't bad. Birch kind of works. I think those are kind of cool little fountains. I don't know how realistic that is, but I kind of like it. Let's get some benches in here. Just the ones without the backing. In a circle. Not as a fence. This goes from the center, doesn't it? 5 would probably be good. There. Same over here. Perfect. You know, you're right. It's 11 PM here. It's 11 PM here. We started a little bit late, so I'll go for another maybe half hour or so. We'll get these plazas done, and we might do some sexies and call it a stream there. But we'll still be around for a little bit. You can never trust when I'm going to stream. I work shift work, so you never know. You never know. We do. Something like this, and then something like... No, that doesn't work. I guess it does. No, I don't like that. Flower pots don't work. I'm also not 100% on these benches either. I feel like they need to be closer. Maybe we just do them manually. I honestly don't mind if these are varied in color. Maybe some of them are newer, some of them got just old and weathered, and they replaced them. Yeah, that makes me happier. This was just a little bit too inaccurate for my liking. I did like the 5 though. Organic bins for the Siggy Dims? Absolutely. You gotta have the organic bins, man. Where else are you gonna put out your cigarette? In an actual bin? No, thank you. We should put some bins in there. Never figure out which way this one goes. I think it's symmetrical, so it's fine. Let's just have the one. Maybe not inside the actual fountain though. Alright, we need some sort of trees down the middle. I'm thinking spruce for that. Maybe line it with bushes as well. Yeah, I like that. Low fence next to the busy road on either side. Not a bad idea. Which one do we want though? I saw a really nice one. Actually, this one might be good. This one. This is the one we want. Fence mode. It's long though. Should probably... Is there a short one? Yeah, there we go. It's a bit better. Is this curved? No. Actually... Let me delete all of that. I don't think we got even close to all of those. And we can, instead of doing that, put them in. Start it from here. Oh, that's not fence mode. Go to about here, say, and then do the same from this side so that we match up perfectly. Have a nice little entrance as well. Nice background music, thank you so much. When do I think CS2 will be the place where most people are happy? I think probably 12 months. I think probably realistically about 12 months. For most people to be happy and to switch over from Cities 1. One just lines up perfectly. Approximately never. Yeah, that's true. I mean, people are still mad at how poorly Cities 1 runs, so who knows? But I like the game, so I'm going to keep playing it. No, I have not tried that at all, Tygon. I think so too. Before this summer modding and the Ultimate Editions will be done, and after that they'll probably take a break with DLC. Yeah, I agree. Focus on adding stuff from feedback for free. Hopefully. I really don't hope they don't push DLC like right off the bat, because state of launch, I feel like they should give something to us for free. Just my feelings. Let people get in. Perfect. Now, let's do the park area thing while we can. While I'm thinking of it, rather. Don't know how much it does anything, but yeah. I mean, I already paid for bridges and harbors, so those lane roads in like cobblestone version, yeah, absolutely. I think that would be really cool. I would also like dirt pedestrian paths, like in the Park Life DLC from Cities 1. Enjoy watching people play it so much. Are you talking about Cities 2? Because yeah, I get a lot of enjoyment from playing it, especially for you guys. It makes it so much more interesting playing for people. Because I would have started my cities over so many times. Pedestrian roads also need light poles. Absolutely. We need that mod that does the lights modifications. Yeah, CS2 modded is pretty good. I think it's just going to get better over time. I hope it does anyway. What should we add in here? That is the real question. I was thinking stalls, but I'm not sure. What do you guys think we need to add to these plazas? There's just not enough stalls to make it reasonable. Like, we can add some. I love how the, like, things disconnect from this building as you're moving it around too. I don't know what's causing that, but it's kind of cool. A stage? Do we have a stage asset? Small stage. Well, that's kind of cool. I didn't know that existed. Could add a stage out here. With maybe some tables and stuff. The round ones, maybe. Not those. Maybe these. These look like these are outdoor ones. Like little outdoor performances. Too many tables? I don't think so. I think that's reasonable. We can add some trash in behind that as well. Maybe a actual dumpster. Oh, this is probably good. A couple of bins. Maybe another table back here for like people working. Electronics box, maybe. That's too big. Yeah, just the electronics box. Maybe another bin as well. That's kind of cool. HQ, welcome to the chat. Want to watch an hour live video, but I can't. Could you upload this video after live is done? Yeah, all the VODs will be available afterwards, so you are more than welcome to watch later on. Maybe a playground and some eating places. Yeah, we could do that. Sports facilities. I don't know if that makes sense here. We could maybe have like a little gym park area in one of the corners or something. This is more residential. That feels like a commercial area thing to do. I'm not sure. But now with this, we can absolutely add some food and stuff for these people who come to watch live concerts and whatnot. And then a load of seats pointing at it. Yeah, absolutely. Or we could do, I think this makes more sense, like dinner and dinner and a show. Absolutely, Adam. HQ, if you're still around, there is a full playlist in the description down below for the playlist for Bleaters Bay. We have 5 episodes building at 3 streams of gameplay, like Adam said, so check those out. We can now probably add stalls. What's their stands, are they? That's not what I wanted. No, they're not stands. What are the ice cream things called? Food... something? Food cart. And food stalls. Almost meat. Little food area there. That probably needs some trash. We have vending machines. Vending machine by the food stalls there. That makes sense to me. As a planner, I think small gym, park, and playgrounds make places much more lively. Yeah, I agree. I think we can absolutely do something like that over this side here. I don't know what to do here, though. Out of interest, I wonder if placing a pedestrian access location just inside the park area by pavement at the gates will draw the Sims into the park. We can try it. Gotta go for our devs curry. Have fun. No worries at all, Tygon. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Come back again. Always like to have you. Might have to come back to this area after some more assets become available. I agree with that. 100%. You know what also would be good here is a bike rack. That makes sense. I think that's backwards. But it might be right. No, it's backwards. And it's 100% backwards. Thing is meant to go this way. What was it called? Pedestrian access location. Let's save before we do that. Just in case. That's not a thing you can add. It's one of those broken ones. It's an editor only thing, I think. Unfortunately. Gym stuff. Kind of makes sense up here. Turn on show markers in gameplay, then you can? Really? I did not know that. That's right. Little gym area for our residents. Later, Tygon. Thanks for coming out. What's the hangout area service called? Hangout area service called. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Hang around? Is that a thing? I did not know that was a thing. Probably make this a gym park, actually. Oh, gym park area. Don't know if it'll do anything. It's there. Hang around. We have people walking through. That's something at least. So the park area is clearly working to some extent. I would like people to hang around in this area. See if that does anything. It's a shame they all walk through the tables though. It really is. I wish there was a toggle, like a keybind toggle that you could just turn shadows on and off. I haven't actually looked through the keybind options and seen if that's a thing or not. That would be cool, kind of cool. Doesn't look like that's done anything yet. There's also no one using our gym park yet. But we'll keep an eye on it. My entire stream lagged again. Give it a second. This will turn tilt shift back on, and we're back. I don't think we did. I didn't know about it. If we did, I've completely forgotten that it was a thing. Is there a way to see? Yeah. Not sure. That's a lot of people. And my internet's doing the funny things again. Sorry about the lag. Yeah, it might have been. I don't remember doing it. Might have to come back to this area. I'm not sure what to put in here yet. It's gone again. And we should be back. Again. We might leave it there. We might leave it there. Might do some quick sexies. For a minute. And call it a day there for now. Because the stream is starting to lag out again. Which is always fun. We love when that happens. Get my classic clouds in with the cirrus clouds. Focal length way back to about 30. Yeah, we'll just get some sexy shots and then we'll call it a stream. I mean, it's 11:30 anyway, so it's probably about time that we call the stream either way. I'm going to switch to my recording scene just to make things easier for myself later. It gives me little TikTok guides because all my cinematic recaps are in vertical mode, so it just shows me where my framing is. Hope you guys don't mind that. We also need to hide... No, we don't need to hide the chat at all because you guys are out of the recording zone, so we're fine. Leave you guys up on stream. Grab my controller. All the way over there. Some sec. Let's make this full screen for a minute. Added a little office area, did the farm and the plaza. Yeah. Not too much, but enough. Did you miss anything? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll fly around and have a look around. Oh, we also detailed that car park out a little bit. The accessible parking, exactly. Oh, I'm not even recording. Hold on. Let's start recording. That might work better. Now we can start recording stuff. Yeah, it does happen a lot. It's because I'm not thinking about it. We're doing live stream stuff. We're not doing recording stuff. It's different. At least today we didn't have to restart cities at all. I didn't have to worry about replacing my texture pack every time we restarted the game because we didn't have to. Give me a nice lens flare here. There it is. Give me a train as well. Oh, no train. That's unfortunate. Our little car park. Who was that? And thankfully there's no one parked in our spaces that can't have cars in them. That road is going to get so many rocks next stream. You might be right. Yes, I do. But not enough that I want to redo those shots. I think it'll be fine. That'll be a nice ending shot. This also filled out too, so we should probably get something of this. Hoping for a nice lens flare at the end. Beautiful. This office zone. Light bloom on the buildings, yeah, exactly. Come on, train, go straight. Oh man. Let's do a... What did we miss at the start that we recorded? Is that the plaza? No. Is it the farm? Did we miss the farm? Right with the turbines in the background of that shot. That's not a bad idea. Maybe here, bring it around. Cool. Like, what did we record first? Was it the farm? It must have been the farm. And highlight these cattle grids. But I make these a little bit faster because I feel like people get bored with them really quick. Perfect. What else do we do? Car park we got, I think. Plaza. Do you try to hit thirds in the aspect ratio, or are there specific focus regions for the format? I try to get the majority of my stuff in the top half, just because titles and stuff on TikTok. Otherwise, just like general photographic principles. Trying to get stuff in, like, you know, the rule of thirds and stuff like that, but yeah, nothing too crazy. It's a lot of instinct for me, just because I've done it for so long. I used to be a photographer for 10 or more years. So it's just something that I do. I don't really think about it too much, to be honest with you. That's kind of a cool shot too. So maybe reverse that, have that as the intro. 10 minutes of footage for our sexies. It's probably enough. Did a lot of live music photography for a hobby, and those aesthetics just get into your muscles. Yeah, they really do, don't they? I was fashion and beauty mostly. A lot of makeup. I don't think we did much else. We could probably get a shot of this real quick, coming in on this service road. Farm. But those bars that I've got on screen aren't for rule of thirds or anything, it's just because I make my cinematic recaps in vertical, so that just tells me where the crop will be. So I'm ignoring pretty much everything outside of that. They are a little bit scary and weird. That's why I have those lines on my screen, so that I can do it. My brain just doesn't work like in that way. I think that's all we did this episode. I think that's it. Oh, we also did the forestry area. Probably get something of that. I never actually detailed this. I meant to add detail to the sides of that storage. Maybe we can do that next time. I probably won't actually include that because there's no detail there. Yeah. I think that is about it. Might be all we did, but we still got about as much built as we normally do. Yeah. It feels like less. Just because, you know, the first episode was laying down so many roads. But I think, yeah, I think that's it. We did we place a single rock this episode? I don't think we did. I'm proud of us. It's probably because I recorded Pandemonium this morning and I placed a good, I would say, 5,000 or 6,000 rocks. Thank you for hanging out, Thomas. Thomas. Oh, that's the last name, Adam. Like, where did I get Thomas from? Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you being here, as well as everyone else who joined us, despite the problems with the stream and my internet and Australia in general. I appreciate you guys so much. And I hope you had a nice stream. I certainly did, even despite the issues. Thank you, Brad. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate that. Love the stream. Good to hear it. Good to hear it. You definitely respond to Thomas? Oh, perfect. I don't know why I said, like, you're Adam. That's who you are in my brain, but that's what we